Implants showing signs of use. I play Cyberpunk. Well, yes, Cyberpunk VR. Yes, yes. You told me about it. Yeah, but you never streamed it and never recorded any videos of it. I mean, I guess it could be a little bit difficult and disorienting to do this at the same time. Cause yeah, I remember. No. Wait a second. I remember. I saw some of your streams in VR. But no, it probably was only Beat Saber that I saw. Yeah. Okay, unloading these things. Biotech Sigma MK4. More duration. Okay. Who stole all the loot? Did they steal all the loot? Oh, god damn it. You net runners. Money shard. That's very cash money. Okay, and let's get. I mean, one thing that is going for this sniper rifle is its scope. I'm too lazy. I'm not even playing Beat Saber. I'm too lazy. Today I was going to be recording Beat Saber game, but I'm watching Aaron stream and said, "Well, I'm sorry. I mean, I feel a little bit guilty." But you know, you can always, record during the day and watch my stream during the evening. And for Alex, I'm working on my voice to properly do voiceover for the first playthrough episode. I originally filmed it in Russian, but I want to dub it in English. Aha. Well, yeah. So, and how far are you into the episode? Because last time you said you kind of finished like 5 minutes in 5 hours or something like that. Any progress on in this direction? During the day I'm sleeping. Yeah, you would find a friend in cat who likes to cook in this regard. She also sleeps during the day, and during the night, and during the evenings, and during the mornings, and well, you get the idea, right? Oh, that's a long drop. Oh, I can zoom out a little bit, can I? Nah, it just removed the weapon. But, like, what's the point? Like, I can zoom out, but then I cannot shoot. A little bit weird. Okay, now, where are we going? We're going to the ground, right? No progress at all. I've decided to focus on voice first and continue voice now when I get it good enough. Well, yeah, I guess I guess it will come out when the new Valve tech comes out as well. Well, I guess in this case it will be quite topical. You can pretend that you recorded it on the new Valve thingamabob, right? Alrighty. Oh. Let's no, let's wear the street clothes, right? So let's listen to the let's get a debriefing, as they would say. Probably I'll post it in this year, but maybe next year. Well, you know, if you're gonna post it this year, it's like you have 2 weeks. Okay.
V, there's a job.
All right.
Brazilian intelligence contacted me. 2 agents need assistance locating a missing person. There is, as always, a caveat. It seems they're operating without Papai's approval.
Who the hell is Papai?
Meaning what?
Our clients are Brazilian intelligence agents acting without said agency's knowledge.
Huh? How come?
Now you overestimate my knowledge, V. You'll have to ascertain that for yourself. Best of luck.
Oh, it reminded me, you know, when the gig objective, long short tanks, powers that be, blah blah blah. Yeah, spy games and power struggles. All right, it just reminded me of the story of the X-Files game. Damn, I kind of now I wish to go get back to it and finally play it through to the end, because I had the kind of a broken version because I didn't have enough CDs, I think, and it was, you know, apparently not a licensed copy, but a pirate copy that they scammed on CDs, so it was just partially available, so I was not physically able to finish the content back then. And I keep thinking back to that game because it was quite a curious artifact, I would even say. It was an FMV game, and those are always they're always thing in their own league, I would say. It's difficult to classify them as one or other genre necessarily, right? And it reminded me because it was effectively about a story about one, or I guess two FBI agents acting not necessarily on behalf of FBI itself to locate two missing FBI agents. Oh, I think we finally are able to craft the mod that I want to install on my explodey gun. Let's check. So we have one here. Yep, we have orange. We have orange this, and now we can make this a boss killer, right? So yeah, 20% damage against skull enemies. In the next year, I'm almost sure I'll post it before I reach 500 subs on YouTube. Huh. Like, my point was that if you wanna post it like this year, then you have just 2 weeks, but if you're gonna post it next year, then you have like 56 more weeks to do that, right? So that's quite a range. All right. So let's just get a debriefing, and then we'll be wrapping it up. Oh,
How'd someone like you end up here?
My owner bought me from some junk dealers, revamped, reprogrammed, and finally infused me with her spirit.
oh,
Gape Earth and this unhappy wretch entomb.
wow.
Or change my form whence all my sorrows come. The
It's a
tree
robot
still
that recites
planted in
poetry.
unfinished part, not wholly vegetative, and heaved her heart.
You'd like to pet cats in VR?
Programming sounds ancient.
What can I get you?
What you got in stock?
This food and drink Dogtown's got to offer, hun.
Ah, yeah, Nibbles. Yeah. I heard about this kind of cat and whatnot, but oh, what is that? Oh, permanently increase RAM recovery. We take those. I mean, the problem for me, I mean, not the problem, but when you say this, I'm like, okay, you can pretend to pet a cat, but you will not receive the tactile feedback from the act of petting a cat in VR, right? Because you will not feel your hand going through their you know, fur and everything. So it kind of what the hell is even that? Exotic flora and fungi mystery bag. Jesus Christ. Oh, minus 30% visibility. Max health. Deactivate double thumb shot. Fettuccine Alfredo. That's, yeah, you just stuff yourself with carbohydrates and you are not able to jump anymore. Okay, what else do we have? I think we've done. What about this? Yeah. Well, you can feel like
Thanks.
a light vibration. That's the most thing. That's the most you could be able to feel, right? Not the cat for sure. Well, yeah, you know, that's my point. But another thing with that game in VR, I think it was specifically tailored for VR because like, I don't know. Again, maybe... Because for VR you need a little bit different way of working with the depths in terms of game game visuals.
And yes, the rules is not that different. V, you're here.
Yeah, I'm here.
About
Hello.
time too. We're nearly done finalizing the plan.
All right.
And? How's progress?
Just a small difference of opinion to iron out.
All right.
Before NC, we worked in op in Colombia. Medellin. Song's
Not
first
now,
mission.
Alex. We have enough to do without digging
Yeah,
up
yeah, yeah.
ancient
Spare
history.
me the details. Just give me. Oh, okay.
What happened
Tell
in
me.
Medellin? What was the up there?
We had our sights trained on a guy who sat on the Colombian president's back pocket. Sold
All
him
right.
smuggled
All
corpses.
right.
Saying the FIA pulls strings overseas?
A lot of what we do doesn't get printed in
I
the
mean,
law. Anyway,
were you born
we
yesterday?
stole
Of course they do. Like,
Things didn't
does
go
the
exactly
intelligence
as planned,
agency
but
perform
that's
intelligence activities?
story.
Wow. No, real. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right,
Think we can
let's hear
spare
it.
60 seconds. Hell, might even learn something about So-Me that'll prove useful.
All right. Our person
It
of
still
interest
it
was
still
one
boggles my
Louisiana,
mind how,
arms trading
like, you
heavyweight.
know,
We aim to plan
detached
our own
from
SA
reality,
organization.
they made
Alex
the
had
main
adopted
character,
the
like,
identity
in
of an
this
engineer
story.
from Hernandez's entourage. She was our ticket in.
All right.
She walks in to attend a meeting one day. She sees one of Luis's bikini model girlfriends prancing out on her way to Walkie's Doberman. Spending big money on kitsch luxury. It was kind of his MO.
Okay.
So, what happened?
Well, Somi had put together Hernandez's dossier. Problem was, an important detail slipped through the cracks. The engineer's abject fear of dogs. Cold sweat, shaky hands, soggy pant leg, that kind of fear.
Wow.
When the Doberman sniffed Alex's knee, she pats him on the head and says, "Who's a good boy?" Then she went to pull up a chair at Hernandez's table. Before she could sit down, they had two barrels to her head and one trained at the base of her spine.
What did you do?
Well, my hands are bound, got a sack on my head. Here a collapsible baton snap into place. Thwack. I did what anyone do in that sitch. I lied my fucking ass off. Don't sit quite straight to this day, though.
Okay, back to Night City, folks. With our sights trained on a new target.
All right. That was a cool story. That we must take into consideration all the minute details of what the hell is over there. Just kind of a report on Dogtown. Oh, now we know how many people live here, because we were wondering during, I think, the first stream or something like that. So it's between 6,000 and 8,000. Alright. And still, like, I guess they don't know what they want this world to be after all. Oh, just a dossier. Ah yeah, Burgess Woodboy Scavengers. Support, blah blah blah. Alright. Ah, so Barghest is a subgroup, kind of. That's interesting. Oh, what do we have here? Notes. As on Wednesday, 12 kegs. That's cryptic. 4 to H, 8 to V, settled. TC shots from V on Q. I don't know what it means. Daphne. Film screenings. Okay, that's just information for residents of Dogtown. Did we read this? Oh, psychological portrait of Kurt Hansen. It's an old dossier of his, right? So when he still was a soldier. Alright, let's hear the plan.
We parsed the intel from the shard Somi gave us.
Alright?
It's a solid foundation for the mission we want to run. Surveillance, recon, data gathering, planning, it's all done. It's high time we righted some wrongs of the past.
Fuck off, Reed. Give it a rest, will ya? Nothing here's your fault. Woman's an adult, made her own decisions. Consequences caught up to
No,
her.
she was manipulated. There was no one around who could have had her back. Here, V. Mission details on this.
Alright.
Alex nailed it. If anyone's to blame, it's Myers, not you.
You might be right, but so am I. Right, our objective, to free Somi from under
To maintain
Hansen's
mistress
duress.
level, we will hear just
This ain't a
briefing
normal rescue
for this one.
because, well, she's been infected with something from beyond the Black Wall. A consequence of her service to the NUS and
I
President
guess she's a
Myers.
carrier of rogue AI from
Not
behind the
about to
Black
pretend
Wall,
I
something like
understand the
that.
tech whys and how.
I don't know.
Important thing is, she doesn't get treatment. It'll kill her.
The cure is an AI that lives
Cool,
on a neural
no.
matrix. Hansen possesses said matrix now. We aim to seize it.
So this neural matrix, how much do we know?
Experimental tech nested in a mainframe that someone dragged up from deep beneath Dogtown. From a bunker, to be exact.
Yeah, it's
Part of
what
Project
we
Cyberpunk,
did
a
on
joint
this,
US
you
military
know, side
operation mounted in a bid
objective,
to
I think.
counter Arasaka's soul
You know.
core. The matrix itself is a functional container.
And
It
we
houses an AI
effectively
from beyond the
let
Black Wall, and it's
the
designed that
journalists
CVs
sell it
deploy
to
the
Netwatch. So
AI for a
Netwatch
specific purpose.
should be
In our
informed
case,
and
to
taking
fix you in
steps
Songbird.
against it. Okay, fix us a songbird. Alright.
All right. Plan. Let me hear it.
Hansen to meet with the net runners you already know. The meeting itself is our chance to get close to Song and the Matrix. Hansen hired the French
Hearing
duo
loss
'cause they
gene
worked for
therapy.
Militech years back. They
Allergic
know
to
its security
strawberries.
protocols inside out.
Also,
All
they're
right.
selling Hansen access codes. Handy when Songbird goes to extract the matrix from the Cynosure mainframe. Hansen's gunning for data from what he knows was a secret Militech NUS research project. He has no idea the neural matrix is in there too. Runners, scans, and behaviorals we have. Now we just need to take those twins out of the equation.
Amaric and Aurora Cassell. We know anything more beyond what we saw firsthand?
Yep, Songbird put together full profiles for both.
Good,
Super
good.
short brief. They got their start at Militech and dove in deep. That is, till they learned the pay's better on the dark side.
I buy that. Sure didn't hide their love of Eddie's.
Gonna miss that next paycheck, because they ran into us. We're gonna nab them before they reach Hansen.
I mean, we can just kill
So we
him.
Kidnap him.
Why
How do you
even
do this?
kidnap? We can
We're
just
driving on
bop
rental
bop.
while in NT, an exploitable opening. We're gonna track their ride and hijack it before they reach Hansen at the stadium. That's where you come in, V. We'll need you to breach the rental firm's tracking system. Alex will fill you in later. Once we have the runners, you'll take their place. The behavioral imprints are tuned already.
And your role in all this, Reed?
I'm drawing up your exfil route. Once you complete the mission, you need to get out in a hurry. I'll provide transport, make sure the path's clear and problem-free.
Brings us to the final stage, right? Meeting with Hansen?
Right. Where you'll sell them the access codes to the mainframe. In other words, the key to unlocking your medicine cabinet. One of you will join Somi in the lab to feed in the codes when needed. Hansen's likely to keep the other at his side. Collateral.
I'll stay with Hansen, you'll join Songbird.
Yeah, makes
Once
sense.
the data floodgates are open, you'll signal me. Gonna disarm Hansen, take him and his guards out.
Sounds easy enough.
Sounds like Flatline and Hansen's set in stone.
Order came directly from Myers. Confirmed at this stage. He took a potentially lethal swipe at the president of the NUS.
And Songbird?
Yeah, we can install Mr.
You have to
Hands as
rescue
the
him.
new
Myers
boss
told you
of
as much.
Dogtown.
All clear?
I think
You have
that's
any
fair.
questions?
He
Now's the
seems
time
like
to
an
ask.
upstart fella, right?
How much have you told Myers? What's she know?
That Somi's fallen into the hands of the man who's organized the downing of Space Force One.
Is that all?
All for now.
All right. All
Things
clear.
couldn't be clearer. Let's get to work.
Hack the tracking of
So,
the...
time we talked about nabbing the runners?
Cover that in a minute.
I don't see any known faces here. No Hanson on this wall. Oh, wow. Oh.
Vargas Corps, Inner Circle. Ex-Militech commandos.
Specific op brought them to NC under Hanson's command.
Mm-hmm.
They're only a dozen or so strong. Outside looking in, they seem rock solid. Actually, they're anything but. Without Hanson, the command structure crumbled.
Huh. Stadium.
Hanson's made it a one-stop shop for the world's smugglers and warlords.
There is a power generator over
Fighting
there.
a war at the edge of the world and short a Panzer company or two? No problem. You meet with Hanson, transfer the heads, he gives a signal. Before you know it, your new tanks are being delivered in international waters.
I mean,
Dropping out
he
of
seems to
orbit.
be quite influential. Like, if he can drop things from the orbit, right? That seems like way more than just a regular local warlord could be able to...
Honestly, that this one Jew managed
Should
to
be
build
able
an
to do?
army inside NC. That's just wild to me.
Bulk of his fault.
Blah blah blah. Alright,
Myers doesn't know the deets of this op, does she? Never will. Is that right?
It's not wrong.
So, we serve Hanson up on a silver platter. It'll be salutes and handshakes. Shit goes sideways. We're royally fucked.
Welcome to the agency.
And any for your thoughts, Alex? About all this?
Honestly, still wondering why neither of us went back to DC. Not me, not Reed.
They put him to sleep. Saddled you with the Dogtown assignment.
Who are you kidding? Say we disobeyed orders, gone back. A dressing down by some bureaucrat would be the worst we'd have had to endure. Think we were both waiting for
that's too
something,
much
like
exposition
the
for
downing
me.
of Space
Alright.
Force One.
Like, and I
Well,
guess
makes
the
us a
same was
sad
in
fucking pair of
this game
hypocrites.
about Jedis. It's like there was too much exposition from other characters about why they kind of reject the Force and blah 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 and whatnot and this and that. There was just too much talk. Again, like in Jedi Outcast, it was like briefing for a mission, and then you kind of they show how. They show, for example, either how Kyle Katarn loses the Force or why he decides to get it back, and it's just short and to the point, and there is whole big mission in between. And in this Jedi game, you kind of you come and sit and listen and listen and listen and listen. They contact you over the comms, and then they also give you information about the evil plans of everything and their personal kind of struggles. I don't know, the vibes are not the same.
Intercepting the runners. How do we do that?
They're driving a rental. Plans to break into the rental service system. Karen Exotics.
Family one of the
specializes
great
in
views
rare
from
models.
above. Don't
Karen
take
has
them for
tracking
granted.
stations around the city. Gain
That's
access to
interesting.
those, we find the car easy. There's a station not far, near Pacifica Serenity Bible Church. Check it out.
Alright.
So breach the station, trace the car. Good. What then?
Use this little doodad. It'll
Actually,
pop the
Phantom
locks
Liberty
on
is
the
what in the
door,
original
let you take
game?
complete control
Well,
from the trunk.
Take Gizmo.
Sounds simple enough.
Tech worth tens of thousands can help
I
any
mean-
plan go off like a dream.
No, one of my beef with this story is that I mean those like tiny details here and there, like for example in this previous dialogue we saying that she's like surprised. I mean, was it sarcastic? But I mean, it did not sound sarcastic. She did not sound sarcastic, right? She sounds like genuinely surprised that they are meddling in foreign affairs. Like, isn't that obvious? Isn't that what the intelligence agencies do? Like, they meddle in foreign adversaries' affairs. and she sounds surprised, and like for a former corpo, for a current high profile merc, she sounds like way too naive, I guess, in some point. And it's not like I had it was my choice of answers. It's the answer that was written for this character. So I don't remember how it was in the main game, but you know, I guess this story in the DLC is a little bit too heavy-handed to you, because they really wanna make you like care about supporting or not supporting the president and the local warlords and whatnot, because in the base game it was basically a story of survival, and here it's not a story of survival, right? So in the base game you didn't have to juggle, you know, those allegiances, and so this you know, old-timey, well, I mean, I guess there was this beef between, not beef, but like old flame between Johnny and Rogue, but shit, they made you care? I mean, it's just too heavy-handed for me. It's not subtle. It's just they get you like they try to stuff it right in your face, and it's
When you think
I don't
you're
know.
near a
That's
station, scan your surroundings.
they did not manage to
They're not
make me
concealed.
care
Shouldn't be
about
tough to spot.
anything of this, because
You're right
it's
on it.
I guess I'm just maybe too cynical for it. Cause right, you know, like I care about what exactly? I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just too cynical for what they're trying to achieve. Maybe the average gamer is not as cynical as I am, and that's why they are more kind of they will be able to be immersed more in that. But I'm like, yeah, blah blah blah, your first mission and your squad died, and then there's some me who is tangled with them, and then she's maybe a betrayal, and I'm like, I guess it's not my, I don't feel, they did not manage to make me feel like I'm a part of it still. I don't know, because I don't feel that's what okay, I don't think that's what we would care about at all, right? They did not build this character in throughout the main game, at least that's what I feel. They did not build this character as someone who would care about all of this, you know, all the president's men. What the hell happening?
Heads up. I can't talk long, but two things.
All right.
Quickly. First, good news. I managed to upgrade your relic's firmware.
All right.
You'll see what I mean in a minute. Don't worry. Completely painless.
Okay, second
First good
thing.
news, you said. So there a second thing?
Right. It's super important. Stays between us. It's gotta. Proof of my trust. I'm sending you coordinates. Come after dark. We should be able to talk freely.
All right.
Okay, need to Delta, but see you soon.
Meet Sangbar between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. Oh, that's exactly like in Deadly Premonition, where the certain quest givers only work during special times. So in a way, I got what I always wanted, right? Okay, so like before we, well, first I guess I'll save. That's the main thing. I'll save. Overwrite this one, and I'll guess I'll be winding down the stream for today. We've been streaming for, I guess, almost 4 hours if we don't count the crash. So thanks everyone who watched. OMG, there is a Souls-like in VR. I bet there is. So yeah, see you in a week.